So yan shasia efree yamon pani Nana Addo akufo Addo na waba amane so de dwuma de nyina ba wieye Nana Addo adwuma de aba wieye eye dwamche ni dibra ya wode ma no ewo Ecowas adwuma ni mu anase ekuo ni mu yamon pani ede na ma ne boya etwa to okra sacha ma na ema Ecowas eba wieye enra abra wo mu hia mu a wode ahyehye so ewo nkrankrodua mu no na ewo se wo bia no sa pani ansa na wo ma ho ne to akonwa na wo ho ne to akonwa na edi si ho se ne president ya ono na wo Guinea Bissau Umaru Mokta Sisoko Embalo wono na emmetena so na oni Nana Addo akufo Addo na ade na empanifo nhia mu no eno kire se yamampani efri 2020 ya obaye chairman edema Ecowas na ode ba wieye na afi so osan ba beto asubio 2021 no afi na ni nyina ba wieye ode akwakoguo na yaje ede ama yewura Umaru Mukta ya ono ne Guinea Bissau mampani na womo enhyiamu a womo yeyeye ya eno ne de etwato okra ya mampani Nana Addo akufo Addo ede ne chairmanship abawieye no amanipa afro na ababeso ma sese ade eda womo ani so pa womo hwe terrorist attacks and afa coup ene se atuatefo beto ahya aman ahodo no bi so ana wone ato ahye womo so dada no osuo se ya no no womo yese huri ya mojampo omuchimu da aso womo konso womo tete kwanche womo betimi ababio ene ama bi ti so oman Ghana say yi a yesuo sa nhwa womo beto ahye so nenso womo ma hada eno ne de eseyi aya womo nsamu ma ya wodwe ko befa so a womo bepani nu agubre yeyi nti yankwa na yene yera Adib Saani enkodi nkomo na ye onchechemu yie chairmanship position na yamampani Nana Addo akufo Addo ekrom Ecowas no sade na ekire yera Saani oti yanka yemwadwo eba Angel 102.9 FM NFA Angel TV so
Yenia
yo ora we de ya dase pa wa security analyst de yamampani ebra na okita dibrese Ecowas chairman na said say adia aye hupa aye coup and afa terrorist attacks eni mienu no ebra no okitam ene ya wode ato ho no ehene na meye hu na ehene na wasa ema yedi ahurisie
yo me da say and yeah o man penyen Nana akufo Addo yeah recording on an unprecedented scale high number of coups, any terrorist attacks. So, for example, 2019, young recorded terrorist attack via Ivory Coast, Benin, and Togo. But 2021, last year, you recorded 13 attacks at Ivory Coast, 5 ewo Benin, any Baku, ewo Togo. But this year, it is expected, based on the pattern of violence are characterizing these three countries like 2 years ago or 3 years ago, untouched by any terrorism. This year, a better me double. Mali, any Burkina Faso, there. Almost like a lost situation, all under former Ecowas president. On my opinion. On the other hand, and so coups, has been quite consistent, and on now see there seemed to be a coup contagion, and it is militaries. West Africa, Ecowas, they go about taking over governments without considering repercussion and implications at the sub-regional level. So I must say,
Mira, Samedi Bachimuya, naturally say, Sachi Tikuo, and ne 1 year Kaka Hona is sure, no one can so much other mu Ecowas. They be at all. Woman throw Ecowas. And found any penia, why a chairman, Kuanan Kasan Womumuno.
In fact, Minia, even citizens of Ecowas, Afe Omun Nijidi in Ecowas biome, because Omun who Ecowas as a gentleman, as a president's club, rather than representing Omun interest. And so Mali, Guinea, Omni Burkina, Omuko Ecowas meetings to negotiate about handing over to civilian authorities. They don't care. They virtually don't listen to ECOWAS. And they don't care about the implications. Afi, ECOWAS, almost say, okay, no problem. Mali will be with me at elections 2024. Burkina 2 years transition period, and also fine. Guinea 3 years no so maybe reduce to 2 years. Understand. Meanwhile, some time ago, almost 6 months, 5 months to hold the election. What changed?
It didn't work.
Because ECOWAS normally unrealistic in almost demands any timelines. Besides, elections it's not the ultimate, it's not the solution, because almost issues and those who change elections is bigger than elections. Okay, besides, you have a free, fair, credible election. So election without solid democratic institutions are useless. So don't think, sir, the solution is election. Almost serious issues with youth unemployment, almost serious issues with infant mortality, cost of living very high, human insecurities. And you feel, sir, with election, it will solve Adib Saani. An election doesn't necessarily mean democracy, because once they are elected into office, they behave like dictators. Meanwhile, almost democracy, so I think ECOWAS almost changing ways, and sanctions because sanctions affect leaders, citizens, affected.
Medase, Usha Unkomoyasano, Uchaya Jeans is to say, Kamia Koyasa, Yaman Penimpo, the chairmanship asano, coups, NFA attacks, terrorist attacks, a bayano, not a door so China Fibia dear. A indication say, be a na. We are war ben podi a bit me a brassy, and I say, and say, be a war, a macase coup plotters and a terrorists, no, a war mutrim.
Well, I'm a by say, the policy direction, a best say, and I think, say, on one start on a good note, lifting our sanctions, a bebwa pa, and I'm hoping, say, ECOWAS leadership, the key, okay, and, obit me I use the experience, okay, and the leadership skills to seek better cooperation, collaboration amongst ECOWAS countries, because one of the major issues here, resources. Call some is appending almost signature to documents, fear because of local political dynamics are until BBC. Okay, and I'm hoping, say, under new leadership, there will be better, cooperation. Secondly, almost concentrating on human insecurities, key, because Adibia also in one country a bit affected the other. For example, Mali, almost insecurity, and affected Burkina Faso, and the possibility, say, because you rely on beef exports from Mali. Sure. In fact, impose sanctions on Mali. Beef importers, Ivory Coast, demonstrate here because they said it's affecting them. So currently, Salah Saturday way, affecting the public. Me sure say Muslims for be brave to mean talk. Because
Mira, Mammy San Ramwa, Sansa Boconso, a honyo, and Tiahonso Muntimi fan free and Marcia.
Aha.
So when you rely on Ghana, Boconso, Edge, and then free honor, almost so they are cut or Muntiminia.
Exactly. And partly also because of their echoes to Burkina, because Nami were Madame Phoebe. Afibia or call Burkina to buy almost free Mali. And after I see on to me dentia or see insecurity or slow. So when affected Nipa Bibre West African,
Yo, yeah, there was a papa, passed away breaking the drama. Yat said, "Ya becca, ya with the ankasa, some penny for me, Jaja, near Mumu, I was through on one. Ayana, a yenny penny be aging so, and yes, some mally for Nanya, Bokina for Nanya. I say 1 year when said ye be affected ye. Nana, what can the entire, as I be before ye shut down Niji dear Ecowas BMO. Nina Casapana shall say free dear course, so Muhammad Al Gaddafi. Brother Muhammad Gaddafi said ye kuna be Brema and penny for, or be anti me and can hold.
Of course, because especially francophone countries, France, omu manipulate omu pa, and I think lately omu realizes they've been taken for granted over all of these years. And Mali, omu si yampe France biom. Operation your friend said Bakan, Yempebium. So Malians after Omo free west, after they are looking towards the east, Russia. So Omo use Russian mercenaries from Wagner Group. Burkina Faso, after Kunu, a lot of people came in the streets with Russian flags. Okay, so because of some imperialist tendencies, there's some kind of division because in our best interest to ensure such division, and such division also is making people form opinions, negative opinions about Ecowas.
Yeah, that was it. And Commonia made then so brain to this year, measured up a brabber straw. Naya to us, sans a who hear me. Yeah, that was Adib Saani. Yera Adib Saani, a security analyst, or Nana Ecowas. Wamo enhye mu ekoso ewo enkanha na ye mampani di ne dibre ba wie yes chairman enra esusanso a se womo mo homoden a etime keka aman no ma ebi beka wone me se de ebema ahokyere ne ahoyehia ba e na wanane ne sa ama apeti ye nyina ye ho no enti brepam no ye besan yakone akwa akwohye se de Ecowas betimi aboa ama obi aho ato no.